Please note that the following content is not meant for children under 13.
Hey everybody, it's SaskiaSketches, and today I'm going to show you how you can improve your art drastically in 2 hours or less. So, these scribbles that you can see here, they aren't normal, your ordinary everyday scribbles. I'm going to show you exactly how this makes me improve drastically. So this is a sketchbook from a while ago. It's been a couple years since I filled this. I was a fan of Death Note back then, still am. But here I'm going to show you. This is my sketch of a character from Death Note mapped before I practiced. And I wanted to learn how to sketch with fine liner, because I'd sketched with ballpoint pen for a little bit at this rate, and I was wanting to get better at sketching with fine liners. And so I sketched this one before I practiced and after I practiced. So here's the first one. Yeah, here's the second one. So you can see that is a pretty big difference in only, I'd say, 2 hours worth of work. Now, what is my secret? Hand-eye coordination. And I did a ton of all these exercises that help you improve your hand-eye coordination. And if you do like 2 hours worth of these exercises, you'll improve drastically, as shown here. So I'm going to show you these exercises. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish exercises to show you today. First one I've done on here. It is most of these are very, very simple, and you'll they'll be so simple that you're like, wait, but I can do this, right? The first one is to draw 2 dots on the page and then connect them as quickly and as accurately as you possibly can. And this looks fairly easy, but you just give it a go and you'll see that it isn't quite as as simple as it seems. And this will help you improve your hand-eye coordination, because you have to connect 2 different points of the page very, very quickly and accurately. And the next exercise does the same thing. You draw a triangle like this, or you can even use this method to do that. So just dot and connect them. And then your next objective is to draw circles or ovals in between these, making sure that they're just barely touching the sides. So I went a little bit too far over here, and I went over. That is not what you're supposed to do. And I went a little bit too far to this side as well. So this one isn't really touching there. So this is what you want, where it's barely touching, but it is. So this will also improve your hand-eye coordination, and it will help you draw circles quickly too. And the next one is to draw another triangle. And you can mix these methods up, and you can do them in whatever order that you like. But the next one is to fill this triangle with lines that are exactly the same width apart. So if I draw like this, I need to keep that distance between each line as consistent as possible. And I'm also not allowed to go over any of these lines, and I'm also trying to do this very quickly. So I did it rather slowly just now, but you're supposed to do this as quickly as you can. That's the best way to improve on this. And the next exercise it's kind of like this one, but I like to do this with larger pens and smaller gaps. So like this one. Like this, it's more difficult, I find, to keep the exact same width of negative space in between each stroke, but it is doable. And for the last one, you're going to need another colour, and this one might even be better if you do this with 2 different coloured pens. So the objective is to just draw a squiggly line and then trace over it as precisely as you can. So with a brush pen it's more difficult because you've got line weight variation, but yeah, you're just supposed to trace this as effectively as you can, and preferably in one stroke and as quickly as you can. This one is very, very difficult, and you'll find that I'm pretty okay at these exercises because I do them. I've done quite a few of them, but you'll see that you'll suck at the beginning. It's very, very difficult. Even though they appear so simple, they are quite hard to pull off. But if you work at this, and if you actually, practice this a lot, you'll see drastic improvement. And you can, if you have 12 sheets of paper and you do both sides as densely as you can, you should be able to do this and that. You should be able to do that sort of stuff 5 to 10 minutes every side of your page. If you practice this for I'd say 2 hours, you should have about around 24-ish pages worth of these exercises, and you can I suggest that you do them as densely as you can so you don't waste as much paper. But once you do that, you'll see massive improvement, especially in your sketching with pens, because when you're sketching with pens, obviously you have to rely on getting it right the first time because you can't erase, and this is what's really going to help you with that, with getting whatever you want to draw, getting it right the first time that you draw it, instead of having to erase and try again and erase and try again and erase and try again, and next time you have been sketching for an hour, something that you could probably have done in 5 minutes if you practice this a lot. So I really hope these exercises helped you a little bit, and that you're going to have to do quite a couple of them in order to see a result, but they are so easy and so quick that you can you can do these anywhere. You could I don't know, if you're in class and you normally doodle in class, or whilst you're listening to your teacher, you can do these exercises instead, and they'll help you improve your drawing. And because they're so easy and so passive and so quick, you can do them almost anywhere. And I highly recommend these, and they're going to help you improve so much. And I really can't wait to see your results. Please do tag me on Instagram if you use this technique, and make sure to do a sketch of one photograph or one object, and then before you practice, and then do the same after you've practiced, to see and compare directly just how much you've improved. And yes, I'm sorry I wasn't able to draw anything for you today. I wanted to actually do like 2-3 hours worth of these exercises today, but at the time of recording this, my wrist is hurting a bit, so I don't think it's a good idea for me to do that much intense work. But I hope that the result of my previous sketchbook speaks for itself, which I think it does. And yeah, I highly recommend you go test these exercises, and yeah, just show me your results. I can't wait to see it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to his YouTube channel for more art videos every single Friday. Have a great weekend, guys, and keep on sketching. Bye!